Jeez Louise. Ah, that was so cool. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you can call me Jen. I am a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher, and today I will be looking at Lullaby of Woe, The Witcher by Tomi P. I have a few reactions and analyses of the bass gang's work up on my channel already, so I'll pop one up here or I'll pop something in the description below, so do go and check that out. But this is my first time reacting and analysing one of Tomi's solo covers, so I am excited to see what happens here. Yes, this is a reaction and analysis video, so I will be stopping and talking about the vocals. That's what I like to do over here, and I'm sure there are going to be lots of things to talk about in this. If the pausing and the talking gets a bit too much, which, let's face it, for some of you it might be a bit too much, that is okay. Feel free to click off this video. Equally, I have left the link to the original video in the description below, so you can always go and click on that to watch the full thing in its entirety. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and go over and check me out on Patreon as well if you do enjoy what I'm doing over here. Let's get to it. Oh.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees. That's all they're swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing no manner of goals, eggs, and rays.
Jeez Louise, the vibrations. Woo. I am also on the lookout to update my headphones. I've had these for a very long time and they kind of, you know, they've been used a lot, so I need to, I'm looking. I think I know which ones I want to get. Anyway, back to this. There's something like uneasy happening in the background. I like that we had let's go back to the beginning. A light kind of thing in the background. A light thing in the background, yes. Terminology at its finest. So, ooh, a.
Wolves asleep.
So on that fourth there. But I love how smooth and legato the feel is. It's very string-like, like cello at the bottom, like down here. Okay, let's just.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees. That's all they're swaying in the breeze.
I feel like there's like a really uneasy note happening there, which is really tense. But hitting the mic, sorry. But there's a lovely kind of vocal fry happening. But as he goes down, it's like vibrating goodness that's just like rumbling down there. It's so good. I love how as well we're getting a little bit of a pout to elongate the vocal tract, which is the journey from our vocal folds out to, you know, and then the sound. Just by pouting the lips, which I have mentioned before, it just darkens the sound. So we're enhancing that kind of feel. We see it on trees. Like if you, I think the word is tree. Tree.
Wolves asleep amidst the trees. That's all they're swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing no manner of goals, eggs, and rays.
Jeez Louise.
For your dolly Polly sleep as fond and dear, let her tremble alone for the Witcher, artless gold, pain and coin of gold. He comes, he'll go, if not behind, but heartache and woe.
My goodness, this is very eerie indeed. I'm loving the black and white shadow effect, light on face that sometimes you only see half as well. It's all very eerie. So, oh, there are hands and fingers coming along. Don't know why that's scary in this setting. It is. Wow. Up on that A5 at the top here now. Wherever he's going. Even though we've just been down like here. Oohs are quite odd. In the sense that, with what I'm about to say. But because the mouth is quite small, right? Ooh. The tongue is high. Ooh. We can feel the tongue kind of like up and touching the teeth as well. He's kind of creating a open space with this ooh. Wherever he's going, like kind of like hollow open space tunnel, which is creating this lovely open sound, and it's really blending. There's a little bit of breath coming through as well. It's really beautifully blending, sorry, but yeah, there's a little bit of that breath kind of coming through, which is giving this mysterious vibe. I am loving this, and it's just insane because I'm guessing like that's Tomi, right? Hello, range.
Fearing no manner of goals, X and rain.
Yeah, I think we went to an A1 at the first, like that.
For your dolly Polly sleep has flown, don't dare let her tremble alone for the wager.
It's a nice contrast as well with the lead vocals. It's kind of floating around, but they're not. Do-do-do-do-do. Like we have it kind of alongside the lead vocals, but then it kind of goes off in its own thing, but then it rejoins again in the next phrase, and then it kind of goes off again, which is really light and delicate. I think we're getting doo-doo-doo with a D connection at the front there, which just gives us something to like bounce off, an anchor point.
For your dolly Polly sleep has flown, don't dare let her tremble alone for the wager. Artless go.
Also, there actually, maybe there is a slight modification, vowel modification to an R sound. So, might maybe feels a little bit tight. Not saying that it did. Maybe it was still O, but I feel like it's just spread ever so slightly. So we keep that connection. That resistance is still there. It's actually very connected up there. There's not, I don't know, if the breath was earlier on here.
Tremble alone for the wager.
That's so connected. I love that added vocal as well. What is that?
Deep, deep.
Whoa. Deep, deep. Wait. Again, just notice how the mouth is very round as well.
He comes, he'll go, if not behind, but heartache and woe.
We're just going on an A minor kind of da 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 there. So it's nothing new note-wise, but pattern-wise, we haven't heard this.
Deep, deep.
So he misses that second, okay. Oh, floaty ooze again.
Birds are silent for the night. How steady this daylight dies.
Oh.
But one soul lies anxious, wide awake.
Oh.
Weary or better of calls X-rays. My dear dolly, Polly, shut your eyes, lie still, lie silent, utter no cries as the witcher.
Sorry. You're going into beautiful sections here, but I need to talk about what just happened there. I love that we came, before we had very, ooze, mainly ooze. Maybe there's the quick change to an R vowel modification towards that lovely. Oh, that wasn't nice. A5 at the top. But otherwise we stayed on ooze. Now we're getting a layered. And there was at one moment we had the double vocals, wasn't it, on the lyrics, on the text. But now we're having more. The majority of the voices are on that. Let me go back. But just before that, we do have a slight moment of doo, that lovely kind of, and it's crescendo, so we grow in volume as well. Like just kind of, if we were writing music sheet, which way is it? Hold on, I can't tell. For me, it's this, but maybe it's this. But we get that lovely kind of bell effect ascending kind of, and everything just builds up to then the moment where we hear all of the Tommies together.
Birds are silent for the night. How stood it as daylight dies.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
But one soul lies anxious, wide away.
And then he's doing some lovely little melismas, like little runs. Way. What does he do?
Lies anxious, wide away.
Way. Kind of really fast. Which we've heard Tomi do before in previous like bass gang videos. Really nice. And also we're getting a little bit more of a brighter kind of sound up here, a little bit higher in pitch as well. So far we've been, you know, down here in the depths of A1 actually, so an octave below that. Up here shooting up on that A5 on the oohs and ahs, and now we're going to this territory. We had a little moment of belt, so we're going to go into that now. Really lovely. And I've talked about this so much. Like, this is someone who is a bass singer. I mean, this is a bass singer cover. Yeah, he's kind of doing all these different registers beautifully. But in order to keep exploring, keep strengthening up your voice, you want to go and play around with different areas of your voice. If we want to belt and hit this kind of middle area of our voice in a loud, projected way, we need to make sure our head voice is developed. We need to make sure our chest voice is developed. The more we explore our voice, the more we understand where our voice sits and how it feels for us, the more we can explore with it and experiment with different kind of sounds. But anyway, I like the spoken element here. And then he goes into that. Lovely A.
Mighty dolly, Polly shot. Your eyes lie still, lie silent. Hearts and no cries as though each brave and bold, paid in coin of gold.
That was so cool. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I need to listen to that again. What just happened? Okay, we had a lovely E4 belt up there on an E vowel. I think there was lovely like beatboxing came in as well. So a bit of a percussion kind of sound. There was lovely like dum-dum-dums happening. And the background as well. It just layers it a little bit more and kind of feels a little bit more intense. We're getting a lot more in the backing. But what the even heck just happened here? We went into a different kind of chromatic key. Win, which? Okay. No. Okay, so we were kind of hitting this E, which is this A minor, but then we went up to this F, so there's like a semitone half step kind of shift that happens, which is just like puts you on edge. That's so good. Obvious there, then nice.
He'll chop and slice, you cut and dice, you eat, you uphold each
What was the lullaby of that? Because I'm not gonna have nightmares. My goodness, just the ability to kind of like I know I mentioned this halfway through, but look at the range. And it's so wonderful because you can just like experiment and explore to see what happens, and this is what's happened. Again, we've returned to that kind of pouty kind of feel right at the end, and where I don't even know where. Insane. I'm loving this handography as well. If you ever need any hands.
Slice you got and dice
Back to
you
ooze in the
eat.
background.
You are holding to hold.
So there's that E there, but then we having kind of all on E's returned back to it. So it was ever so slightly that we went up to that F. But anyway. Guessing that's just, like I said, my knowledge of subharmonics isn't great because I feel like I need to like experience. I want to experience it so I know what I'm like. I will continue making noises myself to experiment, but anyway.
Thank you guys so much for watching my very first Face of Bass official music video. And that's right, my new album is out now on all the streaming platforms. I couldn't be happier about it.
Right, go and check it out. I will. Insane. Just like everything from the visuals as well was so cool, like just with the different elements and everything. Just absolutely incredible. So I have something that I want you to do, and I will do it too. I'm going to practice my low notes, experience this subharmonic level. It's going to happen. I have to. I'm just going to keep going. But what I need you to do is also practice an area that you are a bit unfamiliar with. For example, your head voice. If you feel like every time this just happens, like this, like breathy notes up here, experiment with it. It's going to sound breathy first, or it's going to sound, you know, at whatever stage it's going to sound at. That's so we know what stage we're starting at. Does that make sense? Like, don't be disheartened if it's not the sound or noise or tone that you kind of want it to be. If it starts hurting, obviously stop, but explore. That was so great. So many wonderful things happened in there. I really, really enjoyed it. So make sure you go and check out the new album, Tomi's new album. Make sure you go over to his channel as well, hit subscribe, send the love over there. Make sure you go and comment over on his channel as well. I'm sure you already have. But make sure you go and hit the subscribe button and bell button and thumbs up button over on my channel as well. And I'll see you very soon. I said bottom, I meant button. And I will see you very soon for another video. Bye.